Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's Diego, your international video producer here in beautiful Colombia, South America, close to the equator. Now, you're thinking about coming to Colombia for a vacation, or perhaps you're thinking about coming to live here as a retiree for maybe a year or 2 years. And here's a little political advice for you guys when you get here. Now, America, United States, is a very politically active. We're a two-party political system with some other political parties thrown in the mix, primarily Republican and Democrat. Colombia, the Constitutional Republic of Colombia, is the same way. They were primarily a two-party system, Republican and Democrat, but they have different names, but that's primarily who they are. And if you go back into Colombia's history, Santander was the Democrat and Simon Bolivar was the Republican. Okay? But nowadays, Colombia is a multi-party system. Okay? So any political party that gets 3% more than the valid votes for each of the two chambers in the Congress, they become a legitimate political party and they have a voice in the Congress here in Colombia. And then you also have some minority groups, also the ethnic groups and minority groups that don't need to get that 3%, but they have their voice heard too. So let's talk about these political parties in Colombia. Now look, when you're in Colombia, ladies and gentlemen, you're here as a guest. My advice to you is don't stick your nose into the political foray of this beautiful constitutional republic. If a Colombian engages you in a political conversation, withdraw from it. Don't get involved. You're in Colombia as a guest. Do not stick your nose into their politics. Stay neutral. Stay independent, okay? Just a little bit of advice. Now, this political party right here, okay, in the parliamentary election of 2018, got the minimum required number of votes for legal recognition as a political party. And this is the Democratic Center Party. The current president of Colombia, President Ivan Duque, is a member of this party. It is primarily Republican conservative. Even though it says Democratic Center, it's a Republican conservative group, political group. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this political party right here is the Colombian Liberal Party. And the headquarters of this political party are in Bogota, right here in Bogota. The Colombian Liberal Party, or in Spanish, the Partido Libre Colombiano, okay, is a center-left political party. Center-left. So they're more aligned with the Democrat Party, if you were trying to, look at the United States political system compared to the Colombian. So they're center-left. And it was founded as a classical liberal party, and but later developed into a more social democratic party, joining the Socialist International in 1999. Moving right along, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, now we have the Cambio Radical Party. Okay? The Cambio Radical Party was founded on December 17th, 1997, and it's split. It basically broke away from the Liberal Party of Colombia, headquartered in Bogota, and they are a conservative, economic, political party here in Colombia. A conservative, political. They call themselves the Cambio Radical. So there you have it. A little history of the Cambio Radical Party. After the elections on the 12th of March 2006, this party became one of the most important in the new Congress in Colombia, receiving 20 congressional seats in the lower house and 15 in the upper house, so 35 seats. So that's powerful, ladies and gentlemen. And now right here, we have the Union Party for the People. The Union Party for the People. This political party is centrist. It's a centrist party, so it's kind of like an independent party, and social liberal political party. It's social liberal centrist. Okay. It was formerly Colombia's largest political party. In the past, it was the largest political party here in a coalition with the Liberal Party and the Radical Change Party until it lost 7 seats in the 2018 parliamentary elections. Now this political party, ladies and gentlemen, is the Colombian Conservative Party. Okay? In Spanish, the Partido Conservador Colombiano. It's the most powerful conservative party in this country. This political party was created on the 4th of October, 1848. So it's 1849. So it's been around over 170 years, ladies and gentlemen. And it's obviously going to be to the right. It's center right. Okay? The Colombian Conservative Party. The conservative political party is the second largest political force in the country. Okay? In the country's legislature. It was part of the coalition of Juan Manuel Santos from 2010 to 2014 and was supported by the conservative government of Álvaro Uribe. Now right here, ladies and gentlemen, we have the Green Alliance, or the Alianza Verde. Okay? This political party is a Colombian political party that is center-left. It's center-left of the political spectrum. And it advocates social justice, and you've heard that word, social justice, being thrown around in the United States, and electoral reform and economic sustainability. So in other words, these guys don't like drilling for oil, they don't like fossil fuels, and things like that. Just like in the United States. Now, this political party right here is the Commons Party, or the Communes Party. Okay? The Common Alternative Revolutionary Force. Okay? It's a communist political party in Colombia that was established in 2017 as the political successor of the former rebel group called the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, or the FARC. Now you've heard the FARC mentioned quite a lot in the news, and the war between the conservative right and the FARC left. Now, with the peace process in Colombia, the FARC, instead of going to war against their political opponents, now they're in the Congress with a political voice, which is a lot nicer to be voting than shooting. Wouldn't you agree? So this communist political group now in the Congress in Colombia, the FARC, they have 10 automatic seats in Congress. Okay? So the conservatives gave these folks 10 seats through 2026 per the deal reached with the peace accord. And now they have a political voice, which is a lot more nicer than living in the woods and going and shooting people and kidnapping people, or whatever it is they used to do. Okay? This is how a constitutional republic works. A minority voice, a minority group has a voice. In a full-blown democracy, ladies and gentlemen, the minorities don't have a voice. The majority controls the minority, which is a democracy. In a constitutional republic, the minority group that wins the election includes the minorities in the voting process. So everybody has a voice. Now this political group, called the Alternative Democratic Pole, or the Polo, okay, was founded in December 2005, and this is a social democratic group, a democratic socialism, progressivism, so it's a far left group, okay? Far left. This political party is the Colombia Justa Libres Party. This is a Christian political party that was established in 2017, consisting of various Christian factions. Okay, during the 2018 Colombian parliamentary elections, they won 3% of the votes, which made them eligible to become a legitimate political party. They have 4 members that were elected into the seat, and including 3 senators and 1 deputy. Since the first semester of 2018, it formed the Great Alliance of Colombia, and is getting stronger and stronger each election. This political party is the Mira Partido Politico, or the Independent Movement of Absolute Renovation. Okay? This is another conservative Christian political group that in 2018 won enough votes to create a political party, and they have a voice in the Congress of Colombia. Okay? Their headquarters are in Bogota, right here. Now, this political party is the Colombia Humana Party. The Colombia Humana Party. Now, this is an interesting group of folks. It was founded in 2011, and its headquarters are here in Bogota, Colombia. It has a youth wing, it has a feminist wing, and the ideology of this political group is democratic socialism, progressivism, environmentalism, socialism of the 21st century. So these folks are on the left side of the political spectrum. The next political group is the Dignity Party, okay, which again is a political party based upon democratic socialism, progressivism, Latin American integration, and environmentalism. So they're environmentalists, and they're far left. This political party here is the New Liberalism political party, or Nuevo Liberalismo. Ooh, that's a difficult Spanish word. Nuevo Liberalismo. Okay, it was founded in 1979 and was merged with the Colombian Liberal Party, or the Colombian Liberal Party, and they are to the left politically. They are to the left politically. And this political party right here is the Citizen Option political party, or the Opción Ciudadana. Excuse my Spanish. I'm practicing. This is a right-wing political group, okay, that was founded in November of 2008. National conservatism, it supports economic liberalism, or in other words, freedom, economic freedom, less government control, more people control, capitalist ideology, and social conservatism. So they want to have a safety net for those folks that can't quite make it in a capitalist society, so they don't want anybody to be left behind, but they are primarily a supporter of conservative capitalist ideology. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, this political group right here, the Unión Patriótica, or the UP Party, which was founded in 1985 and with headquarters here in Bogota, Colombia, is a post-Marxist group. It's a socialist group, democratic socialism, if there's such a thing as democratic socialism, social democracy, and it's left-wing, this side. So those, ladies and gentlemen, are the main political groups, political parties in Colombia. There are also ethnic groups that have a voice that did not need to get the 3% vote required. The native Colombians, the indigenous folks that live here. And my recommendation to you is, when you come to Colombia, understand the politics, understand that this is primarily a conservative country. It's got a very strong Catholic base here, very Christian. They support their constitution. They don't like sticking their noses into the affairs of foreign countries. They basically protect their own frontiers. And Colombia is a great place. It's a great place to live. So The political ideology here is just like the United States. It's Republican and Democrat, and the bickering between the two continues. But the people go about their lives daily. They go about their lives. They're free. They're happy. And it's capitalism. Remember this. A democracy is where the majority rule. Okay? Communist Venezuela is a democracy. Maduro won the majority of the vote according to the count. So he runs the country by de facto firma. Okay? In a constitutional republic like the United States and like Colombia, minority groups, minority political parties that didn't win the election, they still have a voice. So they still get to represent their people, even though they didn't win the election. That is why it is imperative that we have the electoral college, in the United States, because the electoral college picks the president, and it ensures that minorities groups in the United States. So if you got a small voter pocket over here and a small voter pocket over here, they get a voice and they get representation. Have a fantastic day, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this boring political video, and I will see you in Colombia.